Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Botany Insiders, another free session. We'll be discussing about few more previous year questions of general aptitude specifically. Let others also join in, then we'll start off with our class. Okay, so we'll be discussing about the previous year questions. We'll be practicing out few previous year questions. Let others also join in first. Part A is a very, very important segment. So let's try to work on this particular segment, right? So before let's beginning about the class, if you're new to Botany Insider, please make sure to hit the subscribe button. In addition, our full course for the June 2024 examination is coming very, very soon. Those of you who are planning out the June 2024 examination, you can enroll in our batches. The enrollment starts very soon. We'll be having the complete course launched for you all in the best and the minimal pricing possible. So those of you who wish to join that particular course, you can download our application and we are about to start the enrollments. In addition to that, we also have courses running for the December 2023 examination. If you wish, you can enroll in these. We have a crash course running, we have a practice course running for you all. So whichever is comfortable to you, whichever is more appropriate for you, you can join in. We also have mock tests available. So those of you who wish to enroll in the mock test, all the links I have provided in the chat section, right? Let's begin. This is the very first question for you all. It's a previous year question. Give it a try to this particular question, everyone. Very, very simple question. Try it out. Give it a try to the question, everyone. Question is starting from a specific point, like this is a distance direction question. Starting from a specific point A, you're flying towards the south direction for 1 mile, then 1 mile towards the east, 1 mile towards the north, which brings you back to point A again. It is asking you which of the following must be true. Okay, it's like a situation kind of a question where you should have a knowledge about the distance and directions, and then you have to solve out the entire question. It's a very simple question. If you put in your simple, basic, logical concept to it, you'll get the answer. Try out the question. Try the question, everyone. Then we'll be discussing. See over here. Talking about the four directions, which are the four directions. So you have the north side, this is the south, and then, like if I make a compass, this is the north side, this is the south side, this is the east, and this one is the west side, right? The question is asking you that you are on a point A, you're flying 1 mile towards the south direction, that is in the downward direction, south direction. Then from here you are moving in 1 mile east direction, that is in the east direction, 1 mile again. Then from here you are having 1 mile towards the north. So this is your north direction. Like if I draw it properly, this is your south, this is your east. From here, you are going towards the north direction again. It is asking you which of the following must be true, because after taking the next turn, after taking the second turn, you're coming back to point A, and point A is in the north direction as like given to you in the question itself. So which one must be true? You're in the eastern hemisphere? No. Western? No. South pole? No, because obviously from south we are moving to east and then towards point A back again. So which of the following must be true? It is your that you are at the north pole. This option must and must be for sure true, because you need to find out which of the following for sure should be the correct thing. Is it clear to all? A is the correct answer for this particular question. Understood, everyone? Just check whether it's clear or not. If yes, we'll move forward to the next question. Yes, very good. Let's move forward to the next question. Give it a try to this. This one is again a very, very logical question. Try it out. You're given two buckets A and B. Initially, A has 2 liters of water and B is empty. We are performing some kind of transferring done for the water. It is asking at the earliest which will be getting, what is the time at which A will be getting empty. Try out the question, everyone. Try out the question, read it properly, and keep on doing the same transferring in the similar pattern. Try it out, everyone. Give it a try to it. Very good, Isha. Others also try it. Sweetie, mark the answer for this. Okay, let's see. See, the question is there are two buckets, A and B, right? It has initially, A has initially 2 liters of water. So initially A is having 2, B is having 0 liters of water. After every 1 hour, water is getting transferred from A to B. Like from A to B, I am adding, like in the first hour, I'll be adding 1 liter of water in A into the B, transferring it into the B, and A will be having 1 liter remaining. But after every 30 minutes, like half an hour later, so 1 hour, then 1.5 hour, this 1 will be getting transferred here in half quantity. That is, now initially 1 was there, we'll be adding 0.5 back into A and B will be having zero point 0.5 again. Now 1 hour later, that is 1 hour after this, at the second hour, I am adding 1 liter again here. So I'll be left with 0.5. Over here, it will be 1.5, right? Now, half an hour later, 2.5 hours, I'll be adding 1 liter here. So you'll be having how much? You'll be adding 0.5 plus 0.5. That means 1 liter in total here and 1 liter in total here. So at 0.5 hours, A is having 1 liter, B is having 1 liter. Now after the second, now the third transferring. So after 2 hours, in the third hour, you will be transferring 1 liter completely to B. So A will be 0, B will be 2. And it is asking you what is the time at which A is getting emptied at the earliest. No matter at 3.5 hour, I'll be transferring 0.5 liters again. But there is no point of looking into the next scenario because my A bucket is already empty. So C is the correct answer for this particular question. Is it clear to all? Yes or no? Yes. Is the question clear to all? Sweetie, I guess now you have understood the main concept behind it. Clear? Very good. Let's do one more question. Give it a try to this question now. A fair die is thrown 3 times and the outcome was repeatedly 6, right? Now, if the die is thrown again, what is the probability of getting 6 again, right? So, you have a normal dice and you're throwing it every time you're getting 3 out of it. What is the point or what will happen if the die is thrown again? What is the probability of getting a 6 again? Try out the question now. Very simple. Understood, everyone? Give it a try to this now. Interesting question. You're given a die. Like if you read this question properly, you'll get the answer. Okay. You're given a die and you're throwing it every time the outcome is 6 itself. Now the question is that what will happen if I throw the dice again? What is the probability of getting a 6 again? So try out the question. If you know the basic concept behind your probability, you'll get the answer. See? It's a fair dice. We have not made any kind of changes to it, right? When we look into a dice, there are six possible outcomes. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. If or how do we calculate the probability of any particular outcome? So it is the number of times that particular number can be there divided by the total number of outcomes, right? That means what? That means if 6 is there, so I can get 6 once out of the 6 possibilities, only one time out of 6 possibilities. So what is the probability of getting 6 again? So it will be 1 upon 6 only. There won't be any kind of change, and you will be getting 1 by, or you have the probability of getting a 6 again with 1 upon 6 chances itself, right? Out of the 6 numbers, you can get 6 as one of the chance itself, right? For this, like, it's a very simple question, and you can see if you have solved out the previous year questions effectively, then 2 marks can be taken up from here very, very easily, right? So I hope it's clear. Let's do one more question. This one is clock hand problem. Give it a try to it. The question is asking how many times starting from 1 p.m. would the minute hand and the hour hand make an angle with each other of 40 degrees in the next 6 hours? It's again simple if you apply basic logic, basic mathematical logic to it, or even common sense, you can get the answer easily. Try out the question. Try out the question, then we'll solve it out together. 7 of you are there in the class. Try the question at least. Very good. Let's see. See, the question is asking how many times will the hour hand and the minute hand make 40-degree angle? See, 40-degree angle between your hour hand and your minute hand. See, when I look into the timing between or at 1 p.m., over here it is 12, over here it will be 1. So at 1 p.m., this is how the scenario looks like. Right now, for this particular question, you should have a very basic knowledge of how does or what is the what do we say, divisions in the clock, right? Let's discuss a bit about the divisions in the clock, and then you'll understand this question in a much better manner. So, talking about the various divisions that we have, let me make the diagram once. Yeah. So between 12 and 1, you have 5 divisions, right? Between every two consecutive numbers, we have 5 of the divisions, right? So there are in total 60 divisions in the clock, right? In these 60 divisions, what is the angle in total of a complete circle? It is 360 degrees. So if I want to have the angle for my one division, that means I have to divide it 360 upon 60, that is equal to 6 degrees. That means between 1 minute, that is between, let's say, 1 hour, like 1 p.m. and 1 p.m., 1 minute, there's a shift of 6 degrees. Did you understand this? Right? For me to get 40 degrees shift, for because I need to find out it for the term of 40 degrees shift. So, what do I have to do? 40 divided by 6, because one division, I need to have the number of divisions seen for calculating it more appropriately. So, I'll be getting the number of divisions over here. So, it is 6.67 division. That is when the time is 1 p.m. and when the time is 1 p.m. 6 minutes, I'll be having the timing, I'll be having the angle between the hour hand and the minute hand as 40 degrees. Did you understand this particular point? And we can write down the seconds as well, that is at 7 seconds. So this will be your 40 degrees. So between 1 p.m. and between 1 and 2 p.m., I'll be having one division in total, right? Now, this is for your 1 p.m. thing, because there are the number of the divisions that you have. The number of division between 12 and 1 is 5. So, I'll not be considering the angle before 12, right? Then for 2 to 3 p.m., now comes the major twist. That is, let's say over here you have 12, over here you have 2, right? This is your hour hand, this is your minute hand. Now, when the time is 2 hours and like when the timing is 2 p.m. and when the time is 2 p.m. and 6 minutes, 7 seconds, first 40-degree angle will be made here, right? Second 40-degree angle will be made when you have the timing 2 p.m. like because over here you'll be having the clock at the 40 degrees, and when the clock or when the timing crosses 2 hours 10 minutes, then the clock will be over here, or you'll be having one more scenario when the distance between the hour hand and the minute hand will be 6.67 divisions, right? So you'll be having 2 times when the 40-degree angle is getting made between 2 and 3 p.m. Are you understanding this point? It's a very, very important concept to understand, yet very easy also. So between 2 p.m. and 3 p.m., I'll be having 2 times my 40-degree angle getting made. Same between Same between your 3 p.m. and 4 p.m. you'll be having 2. Between 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. you'll be having 2. Between 5 and 6 you'll be having 2, and between 6 and 7 you'll be having 2, because you need to check it till in the next 6 hours. So first hour, second hour, third hour, fourth, fifth and sixth. So I have to consider the timings till 7 p.m. From 1 p.m. till 7 p.m. because they are talking about the number of times the angle getting made for the next 6 hours. So from 1 p.m. till 7 p.m., these are the number of times the angle is getting made. You have to count all of them. So 1 plus 2, 3 plus 2, 5 plus 2, 7 plus 2, 9 plus 2, 11. So answer is option number C. See, I've explained you in a very, very detailed manner, but if you understand the entire scenario properly, it's not a difficult question, right? You just need to have very basic concept known or a very, very logical thing known that is related to the number of the divisions and putting your logic of finding out the number of divisions with this angle. You just have to correlate the angle thing and the number of divisions thing. Is it clear to all? Yes or no? Very interesting question. Yes. Is this question clear to all? Just check. And if you want me to repeat, just let me know in the chat section. Good evening, Madhukar. Yes. Look into the entire solution. I've tried to make it very, very simple, very, very easy for you. If you remember this fact and this entire thing, you'll get the answer in the main examination also. If you get such type of questions repeated. Understood? Very good. Right? Now, what should have been the answer if I am asking you between 1 p.m. and 9 p.m.? Like there are in total these many hours that you have to consider from 1 p.m. till 9 p.m. Then what should have been the answer? How many times will there be 40-degree angle made? Try writing it down, everyone. Yes. If you have the question, similar question, the only difference is that you're given from 1 p.m. till 9 p.m. What is the number of times or what are the number of times 40-degree angle will be getting made? Then what should have been the answer? Write down in the chat section. Think about it. Mark the answer in the chat section. Calculate. Just carry forward your calculation in the same question and then mark the answer. Very interesting. From 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. So over here you have said, yes, is the question clear to all till here? Answer for this particular question is option number C. Right, so the answer for this particular question is option number C. And for the question that I asked you, the answer was 15. Right, so these are the questions for today. I hope all the questions are clear. And if you're looking for the mock test, so the mock test is available on our in our application. You can download our app and get these 100 plus mock tests with more tests getting added on daily basis. You can download our. You can download our application and get yourself these notes, these test series. It is available for 499 only. Entire